Alrighty, dighty. How's battery? It's not flashing at me. So that's good. Hi everybody! First of all, thank you so much everybody who sent us congratulations, whether on YouTube or Instagram. I really appreciate it. I wanted to do this video again like I did with my first pregnancy, mostly because I don't know, I wanted to document the same thing for this pregnancy. This is our last baby. We just want to, so you know, I'm already trying to be very equal with my children. That's very important to me. But yeah, I recorded oh, my battery is dying. And I don't think I charged it. Oh no. Let me call Zach. Where was I before I was so ill prepared? Yes, so I wanted to do something similar with this pregnancy, long story short. My plan was to put this out much earlier than I am. I'm currently filming the day before Mother's Day, but I have been very sick, and both like because of nausea, pregnancy sickness, but also we got a cold and I still kind of have a scratchy throat even though it's like from weeks ago. So that has been really difficult to deal with on top of everything else, as you can imagine. But I'm 18 weeks now. I'm doing better. I'm having some better good days than bad days. I think we're on the mend a little bit. I started to feel better with Natasha about halfway, so I'm feeling optimistic that that will happen soon for me too. I'm not blurry, am I? Sorry if I like squint a little bit. One thing that's gone is my eyesight this pregnancy. I cannot see. I have glasses I'm supposed to wear now more often than I do because I'm like blind as a bat. Not really. I still like, I don't need to wear them, but everything's very blurry if it's far away. So I keep wondering like, am I blurry or is the camera blurry? Like I can't tell, I just can't see. I think I'm not blurry, but I'm not sure. I can't really see that far. I'll start off first with me myself finding out I was pregnant. As with Natasha and my first pregnancy that I unfortunately miscarried, I did not film the actual moment that I found out because I had no hope that it was going to be positive. I did film a couple clips of me taking tests before that day, so I think I started filming like a couple days before I got a positive. All right, hello. I am 10 DPO today, so we are going to test. See if this worked. I've been testing and it's been negative, but my last two pregnancies I only got a positive at 10 DPO, so I figured today's the real day. Okay, I'll check in 4 minutes. I feel like it's gonna be negative. I had like 10 dreams last night that it was positive, not exaggerating. Okay, exaggerate a little, but it was like it's one of those dreams where I was dreaming and I thought I woke up and then I took a test, it was positive, and I realized I was dreaming, so I thought I woke up and I took a test. You know, I kept doing that. And in my dream it was like super positive and I'm like, how did that happen? I tested last night and it was negative. Should I watch it? I'll watch it. I love watching it. I do think it's gonna be negative. I don't know, I just haven't felt anything. And I feel like with both my first pregnancy and with Natasha, I don't know, I thought I had some symptoms. I don't know, the only thing that's been different, I've been very irritable, but that can also be explained by PMS. So, all right, I'm gonna look. Okay, for a second I thought I saw a line, but it's just the dye moving still. I was like, oh my god. Because I don't think it's positive. Hold on. No. Okay, I think it's negative. That's okay. So first cycle trying. Never been pregnant on the first cycle. Good for those who do. But yeah, on to the next one. And actually, I mean, I'm disappointed in just in that, God, the whole process takes forever. Like, there's the waiting to ovulate, which in my case, I'm on cycle day. You want to know how long my cycle's been this month? I'll tell you. Oh, I'll tell you. Because I got sick. We've been sick 3 times back to back. And I got sick right before I was going to ovulate, and it threw things off. Which has happened to me before. It happened to me last summer.
I'm on cycle day 50. Normally I ovulate cycle day like 20. I didn't ovulate till cycle day 40 this cycle. So it's been a weird cycle. Yeah, she's negative. That's okay. That is okay, because I think actually I'm gonna try doing, I've like been trying to get more in shape, or like fit, I should say, and healthy, and I have not been successful. I've been sort of successful. I'm gonna talk about weight for a second, sorry. I lost 12 pounds from last year, which is not nothing. Like 12 pounds, that's like something. That's not just water weight. But I still have a long way to go. It's not even so much what I gained in pregnancy, it's what I gained postpartum. I like gained a lot. Not like back up to my pregnancy highest, but still. And I don't feel good. I don't feel healthy. I'm tired all the time. I have no energy. And like my blood work's fine. It's not like I have a hormone reason to be tired. I'm just really out of shape. And I sit too much and I don't move. I used to walk every day. I don't do that anymore. I used to run. I don't do that anymore. I used to yoga. I don't do that anymore. I'm just a couch potato now. So anyway, I like am talking to, she's actually an old classmate of mine, but she has a fitness business, and she's agreed to take me on as a client, so we're talking today. I'm very excited, and I'm hoping, I think, I don't know, I need something. Like, I've lost weight before, but I always had like a goal in mind, and it's hard when like you don't have that goal, and I don't want to have to need goals to keep healthy. I want to just have healthy be my default. You know what I mean? And so I guess that's what this is all about. Anyway, the reason I'm saying I'm not too bummed is I get a whole extra cycle to get into fitness and stuff without being pregnant. Because if this was positive, and then I'm starting with her pregnant, which is fine because she specializes also in pregnant fitness. But this will give me a little bit of a leg up, hopefully. A whole month or extra if I have another long cycle of getting more fit. So no, I'm not too bummed. I'll test again tomorrow, but today was 10 DPO. Even today could have been 11 DPO depending on which OPK, which ovulation test I believe. Just double checking there's no shadow. Sometimes they're sneaky, but usually even if it's like super faint, I can tell right away. I'm pretty good at reading these tests now. Zach always had me check our COVID test because like I can spot a squinter from a mile away, and I also can tell when something's negative. If it's negative, or if it's a squinter, you don't really have to fight to see it. It's kind of the trick. But if you're doing the whole like angle lighting thing, it's negative. But I do it anyway, just to be sure. But yeah, she's negative. See, it's the control line. There is no other line. That's okay. That's alright, on to the next one. Oh, just real quick. I think the only thing I'm a little disappointed by is that this means we won't have a baby in October. And ever since my first pregnancy, my due date was in October, and we lost that pregnancy. I just really like the idea of having a baby in October again. So I'm a little bummed about that. I mean, I guess it's still possible. We don't know how long it's going to take to conceive, but not very likely, which is fine. I also get a little nervous because every month it takes us to conceive, we get closer to having a due date around Natasha's birthday in January, and I like the idea of our kids' birthdays being spaced out a little bit. Me and my brothers were spaced out, Zach and his sisters were spaced out. It's just kind of nice. But if they're not spaced out, that's okay too, because my sister, her kids' birthdays are 3 days apart, and it's fine. A good friend of mine's kids' birthdays are a week apart. It's fine. I will take any birthday that my child wants to come on. Any day is good with me. So we'll just see what happens. I feel like too, the more you put out in the universe that something isn't ideal, that's what you're gonna get. So, oh no, universe, don't send me a winter baby, oh no.
And so that brings us then to when I found out, which was my estimated 12 days past ovulation. And usually by then, for those who don't know, if you're gonna start testing early, you tend to get a positive before that moment. So 12 DPO is kind of late in the game. That's only 2 days before your missed period, and a lot of like pregnancy boxes will show, you know, 6 days sooner, finding out 6 days before your missed period. And so to get a test just like so late in my cycle, come to find out I wasn't actually 12 DPO, I was like 8 DPO, but I found that out during my dating scan. Hence why it was so late. But yeah, so that's why I like that morning woke up, my mom was here visiting, and I had actually told her the day before that I was not pregnant. My mom and her brother are planning this trip to Australia, and she like kind of wanted to ask me like what dates wouldn't work, because she knows that, you know, Zach and I, we wanted 2 kids and that we were aiming for like a 3-year-ish gap. And so I haven't been very shy about telling people like, oh, we'll start trying in the new year. And so she kind of like asked me like, so is October a good month to go? I just want to check, like not trying to be nosy. I just don't want to like book anything if you'd rather me be around kind of thing, which was fine. But I had told her the night before, like, I'm not pregnant this month, like go ahead, go in October, like don't worry about it. And so that morning that I got positive, I woke up, thought I was 12 DPO, took a test in my little bathroom, and I had kind of looked at it. I didn't watch it like I had other tests, like with Natasha, I watched it because I had a feeling it was going to turn positive. This time I did not feel at all that it was going to be positive. In fact, I was quite certain it was going to be negative. And I almost so certain that I almost dumped my little cup of pee. Sorry, it's gross. I almost dumped my cup of pee out. But then I was like, no, don't do that, because if it's positive, you'll want to test with a more expensive test. I used a little cheap test first. So I saved it, but I almost dumped it out. Like I was really close. And so then finished going to the bathroom, and I brought the test out to my bedroom window because the light in our bathroom wasn't so good. And like at first I looked at it, I'm like, I can't really see. So I went to the light and I was looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I think it's negative. But then I was like looking at it more, and I was like, okay, I can't tell. I think it might be what they call an indent line, which usually the cheap tests don't do that in my experience. They happen a lot with like the more expensive first response. You're getting a whole, if you don't know anything about trying for baby, you're gonna learn a lot in this video. But yeah, usually the cheap test, like sometimes there can be like a line where if it was gonna turn positive, like if a second line was gonna show up, you might see like the little indent where it might fill in. So you might notice like a shining line there. And so I thought that was maybe what I was seeing. Like I saw something, but also I feel like I can squint so much at tests that I convince myself I see it anywhere. My trick is I kind of like try to move my eye in a different spot on the test, and if line appears there too, it's probably line eyes. But this time I was like looking at it, kind of moving it around. I'm like, no, I feel like the line is staying where I think. My first thought was not that I was pregnant. My first thought was this must be a faulty test, just because I was sure that I couldn't be getting a positive at 12 DPO. Like I would have gotten a positive before. Like for reference, my first pregnancy and with my first daughter, so my 2 prior pregnancies, I got positives at 10 DPO, so 2 whole days earlier. I thought, oh, 10 DPO just must be when my body shows the like enough hormones show that I'm pregnant. So sorry, it's turning a long explanation. But I was like, maybe, but I still was more like, this must be a faulty test. I think I went to the bathroom first to get the second test. I got a second cheap test and a first response, the more expensive test. And then I came back out, and I think that's when I turned the camera on after I had dipped it. We're whispering again because we have
pretty late to get a positive test, but I swear I see a positive. And I just took a first response to see if it comes up or if I just have a really mean indent line. I literally was about to throw this out and I came out to check in the lighting and I'm like, oh, wait. There's no way. Oh my God, I think it's positive. Oh my God. See, I don't know if I see anything on this one. But there is something on the cheap one. I need to first thing in the morning, my eyes don't work either. There is definitely a line on the cheap one. What the heck? But then I don't really see anything on the first response. I'm so confused. What is going on? There's maybe a shadow. I'm kind of worried because if it is positive, I feel like something's wrong. Because I'm 12 DPO and that's just not great to first get a positive at 12. I've been taking a test since 7 DPO. There is definitely something on the cheap one. I'm gonna go take another cheap one. I don't see anything on the first response. So maybe the cheap one's faulty. I'll do another one. Okay. The other cheap one's also turning positive. And I think a line is forming on the first response. I thought I was out so much. I just paid so much money for a personal trainer. And the next day I find out I'm pregnant. Are you serious? There's no way. There's no way. No way. I'm doing clear blue now. I'm doing them all. Okay, I've never done clear blue before. Not these kind. I'm shaking. Oh my God, I hope Zach comes up before he leaves for work. I can't believe this. I've told everybody that who knows we're trying that I'm out because I'm 12 DPO. There's no way. There's no way. I know 12 can happen. I'm gonna be worried the whole time. I feel like it's not a good sign. But that's okay. I just can't believe it. I'm even doing a digital. I feel like with how faint the lines are, this is not gonna say pregnant. But I've heard the digitals also have become more sensitive, so maybe. Oh my God. The easy at home are definitely positive. There's a line on the fair. The first response. What? What? No. I worry this is a loss. I know I shouldn't be so negative thinking, but I've never implanted so late. I was about to throw it out. I was like, I know I'm out, but I'll just keep testing until I bury it. But then I came out to look in the light because that light's out. And I was like, but it's so faint. I've never seen so faint. So I've just been taking more. Oh no, I'm shaking. This is when I first took. I don't know if you can see it. You hold it because I'm shaking. You see a slight line? So I'm like, maybe that one was a fluke because that's just weird. So I took this one. There's also a slight line. And then I took this and I'm like, oh, see, I don't think there's a line. But then I looked again. There's also a slight line here. So this is a different brand. This one I guess is gonna be negative because it's so faint. But I thought I'd just take it because I feel like I'm imagining things. This one I don't see it, see? Well, maybe.
Could it be your ovulation was wrong? Because, like...
It could have been later. I mean, who knows? We were sick. Like, who knows what happened? I'm curious what this says. I think it's going to say no, because remember last time it said no the first couple days. But I just couldn't help it. I just started taking everything. I didn't even film it, of course. I never do when I'm actually... Because I'm like, there's no way. I don't think I've ever been so shocked. I feel like I'm dreaming. But see, oh, I've never done blue before. I think maybe there's a line. I don't know.
That was just that.
Oh, okay, yeah, see. I just wasted like $20. Oh, see, but it's coming up more. You can see it more. Do you see it?
I see that one for sure. This one I don't see.
Clear blue is not the best. They're not as sensitive. I actually see a faint. But see how faint it is? My other one isn't like that. But it is popping up more.
That's definitely...
Oh my god. I just paid so much money. I can't believe it. I've been so irritable. I was like, something has to be wrong. And I've been so tired, you know? Can you believe it? I'm in shock. I feel like I'm dreaming. I didn't expect
Especially
it at
for you
all.
after you said.
I thought we were out for sure. I was like, ah, no way. I even almost dumped my pee. I was like, it's gonna be negative, so. Of course, it's only if someone over every time. It's so light though, oh my god. So just, I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. Yeah. I mean, I think I am, but I just don't know if it's gonna be a viable one. So we'll see. What the heck? I even just told my mom last night, you can go on your trip because I'm not pregnant. I don't do that. Is the monitor on? Oh, she can't hear me. That she's terrible. See that this is not because I really wanted it to say.
That one I don't see. This one you can definitely.
It's coming up for sure. But I just never seen them so light before. That's why I'm like, oh. When I texted you, did you think? Really? I'll dump my pee out.
I am so glad this time I got a reaction of Zach finding out, because again, last time I didn't, but this time I did. But I guess from my text he knew what it meant, which is so funny to me because like I said, I really didn't think. It's funny because I thought I just had this like feeling it was gonna work the month it did, but once I started testing negative, I was like, oh, we must be out. That's fine. Like, we'll keep trying. It's no big deal. But yeah, and I think I was more shocked too. I can't remember if I say this in the clip because we were so sick. And so I just was like not feeling very optimistic about our chances. But there you go. And so then that day, as I kind of mentioned in the clip, I was feeling nervous because the line was so faint. It was fainter than I had seen the line with Natasha's pregnancy, my daughter's pregnancy. So I was like, I don't know. Like, I was very happy it was positive, but I was also guarding my heart a little bit and didn't want to like announce. I wasn't feeling the urge to announce it to everybody. But I also knew I had just told my mom the night before to go ahead and book for Australia. And all of a sudden that was going to change. You know, she was going to go in October, and now I was due in October if the pregnancy worked out. So I was feeling a little bit stressed about that. I didn't want her to like purchase non-refundable plane tickets or anything. So I knew I wanted to tell her on the earlier side, but also I didn't want her to like not like to cancel it because again, I wasn't feeling super optimistic about our chances, like that the pregnancy would be viable. But so we decided that day to not say anything to anybody and just see how things looked the next morning. If like the test started to darken, which would mean my hormones were continuing to build, and maybe then it would be a positive sign that maybe the pregnancy was going well. If the test turned negative or was even fainter, which I don't know how it'd be possible, then that maybe would be a sign that the pregnancy wasn't viable. So we decided to wait, and I have to say, like, I love telling people, like, it's just very exciting to celebrate with your family. But that whole day, I just felt like I had this delicious little secret, and it was kind of nice to not tell anybody, and like, it just made me feel like it was a very surreal day. Just like being like, I am pregnant right now. Oh my gosh, I'm pregnant right now. And I was very excited about that. And so it was easier to not say anything than I thought it would be, but it felt like the whole day I was almost like just faking it, kind of, again, with Natasha, like, we didn't tell anybody the first day. But anyways, so the next morning, took another test, and that test looked darker. So we're like, okay, like, maybe this could be something, but I still wasn't like ready to like call my OB or anything yet. But we decided to tell my mom. And so we both agreed we wanted our daughter to be the first to know, even though she's only 2, like, or at that point she wasn't quite 2, she was almost 2. And so we knew she wouldn't really understand, but it just felt important for us to share it with her first. So I have a little clip of that. I'm just probably gonna put in the audio or like cut her, not show her face just for privacy reasons, but maybe I'll insert some of the audio from that because it's so cute. Tashi, what do you got in your hand? Do you know what it means? Are you gonna have a little sister or a little brother? Oh. That's what that hopefully means. Yay! Oh, yay! Are you excited? Do you want a little sister or a little brother? Both. You want both? Well, you get one. Which one?
You get the pick.
You get the pick. Brother? Okay. Brother. Okay. Sounds good. We'll see. See what happens. Are you excited? Tashi, are you happy? You are. Good. Yay. Sad. You're sad. It's okay to feel all the emotions. Sad. Huh? Huh? Who was that? It is Grammy. Let's go see Grammy. And so then next was telling my mom, and this I had seen people do before. We decided to just have Natasha hand her the test, and she definitely didn't get it at first. At first she thought I was like, Natasha was playing with like a negative test or something, so that's kind of why she was like, oh, hee hee, and I was like, did you look at it? So here's that. I was saying, I was like, she's probably not even awake.
Natasha girl, go see Grammy. Whoa, what you got? Surprise!
Can you see it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Do you know what it is?
Well,
Do you think it was a COVID?
I know, I just saw the one line.
So about your trip, I don't know.
You're so
Yeah.
She's happy.
I'm so happy. I thought she might pull out a negative out of it.
Oh, she would do that. So.
Oh my god.
And then we were able to tell our in-laws, I think, what was it, 2 days after? I don't know. We still told them on the early side. It worked out because I had this gift for my sister-in-law who, because she was my secret Santa over Christmas, but I had, like, as one does during the holiday season, I had forgotten to include some things. Like, I found them later and I was like, oh my gosh, that was supposed to go in the gift. And so I was like, you know what, I'm bringing this gift to her anyway. I'm just gonna sneak the pregnancy test in and So we get there and I'm like shaking the whole time. And I'm like, okay, we need her to open this gift right away because I can't stand like feeling like this impending thing. Like I get really anxious and worked up and nervous. So I was like, she needs to open this thing right away. And so thankfully it was on the earlier side. And that is this.
Yeah, that's usually like when someone got this for me a while ago, I was like, I don't know, like last year. But then the pickle popcorn your mom got us is actually so good that I'm so excited about this.
So I must have gotten one. I don't remember.
I thought the pickle popcorn was from Faye.
Was it from you or from
No, I thought because you told me about it. I was like, I don't remember getting that, but maybe I blacked out and got you so many. It happened so fast.
It's like a bag. It was a bag.
I think I had a sticker that said Kelsey
Oh.
and Matt
It was
from your
it's
mom.
really
Oh,
good.
okay.
I was literally eating it before.
I tell you how I hear most of Parker, but Augie got into it.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
You want to open it, Tush? Congratulations, you're gonna be an aunt.
Again.
Wow! Wow! Whoa! My goodness! Congratulations! Oh, congratulations!
I need you to open it because I'm so nervous just sitting here trying to be cool. Thank you.
Do you want me to like pretend?
I forgot the wine.
Well, it's like here's
Matt,
the before you
break
open
out
it.
that
I mean, I
tequila.
was just
Break
saying
out
that.
that tequila.
Thank you.
Wow, congratulations!
And then my brother, he lives 2 states away from me, so I don't see him in person that often. But of course I wanted to tell him, and we like, if we video chat each other, he doesn't use Facebook Messenger and I don't have an iPhone. So we use Snapchat. And my brother, he's a funny little man, and so he likes his filters, and I was dying. You'll see. Did you get a car?
She got a car?
Yeah. Here, hold on, let me show you. Look at that.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's a car right there. It's over there. Wait, hold on, touch it.
Comes
And
with heated steering wheel.
Dang, okay. Yeah. Heated steering wheel?
And yeah, and guess who gave it to her?
I
You don't really have to guess. Her little brother or sister.
Wait, what?
Her future little
You
brother
can't see.
or sister.
She getting competitive? Her future little brother or sister?
Yeah.
Your sister?
Brother, sister? Who's coming in October?
What the? But hey, you were just drinking.
No, I wasn't. What are you talking about?
I saw you on last time we hung out.
I wasn't pregnant then.
Oh, that was fast.
Well, we just found out. By the way, we're taping your reaction, and you're wearing a mustache.
No! Look at you, little bean.
Oh my god, that's so funny. And so next is telling two of my very best friends. Yeah, I was gonna tell you tomorrow, but I've been wanting to tell you, so I'm like, I'm just gonna tell you.
You haven't
Said anything? Is that crazy?
I'm so happy.
I'm scared. What is that? You get it? What is it?
It's a bun
Where?
in the oven.
You get it?
Are you pregnant?
We need an actual one.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations, you guys!
Yeah, thank you.
And that is it. Everyone else, I did not film it kind of just got tricky to always film, and plus I didn't want to be so focused on filming that I was sort of missing the moment. And I know not everybody likes to be filmed, which is totally fine. Yeah, everyone else has been really happy for us. I hope that you enjoyed these. I know that it's not writing related as my channel I try to be, but as I said last time with my last pregnancy, I just really enjoy watching these type of videos. And then of course it is so fun for me in the future to look back on these, and you know, we'll get to share them with our children one day. So I thought I would just add a little positivity to my channel and show you guys those very special moments in my life. Next, I will be uploading the gender reveal. I am so excited to upload that. And then this time, one thing I'm doing different is I'm trying to vlog more about the pregnancy. Again, I know it's not writing related, and I apologize for that if that's why you watch my channel. But when I was pregnant with my first, I didn't really like vlog the experience much. I tried to a little bit when I remembered, but it wasn't very often. And I kind of regret it because I didn't really journal. I was like just feeling crappy. And looking back, I wish I had vlogged more. So I think with this being our last, I really want to make sure that I just try and capture the experience, mostly for myself, as much as possible. I'm also hoping that I won't need as much time off, if you want to call it that, in between videos, like, and after I have this baby, because to be honest, I just really miss all of this, and it's something I've been saying in my last few videos, I know, but as I shared in 2 videos ago, I really struggled with anxiety after having my daughter, and that just really overtook so much of my focus and attention. Obviously, and then also having my daughter and raising my daughter. I stay home with her, so she's with me all the time. It just like, this unfortunately wasn't a priority. And while obviously I want to make sure I am being healthy and making my health and my daughter's health a priority, I do miss my hobbies so much, and I want to prioritize them more than I have in the past. I'm really hoping that I can do that better this time. I'm feeling optimistic. I have therapy already lined up. Like, we've got a plan in action, and I don't know, I'm just feeling good about it. And if it wasn't for feeling so sick, I think I would have been pumping out videos more. I know it's kind of just empty words, right? But no, I really do miss it, and I hope that I can just get back to things and teach my children that no matter what age, no matter what stage, you should always still believe in your dreams, fight for your dreams, and that taking a brief break through different chapters in life doesn't mean you've given up on anything, because I certainly have not. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which I am so excited to reveal what we are having. Yay! Okay, and then after that, I assume I would love to upload a video I filmed forever ago, and I actually already started editing, is my setting up my new office in our new house. I'm excited to show you guys. It still is not 100% set up. I haven't hung anything on the walls. We've been here for a year. How sad is that? But it just, again, has not been a priority. But I love my new office. I love the carpet. The only downside is it's not as sunny as my apartment office was, because that was on the 2nd floor and just the sun shone in. But this is better. This will be better for my books. My bookcase is not in any direct sunlight. This is all very not interesting or related to this video. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I almost forgot. I was gonna show my belly like I did at the end before. This shirt makes me look a little bit bigger than I am. But here we go. Here is my belly at 18 weeks and 3 days, I think I am today. Second time around, things grow faster. Yes, they do.